Afternoon. This is Georgia Adventure here. So I'm down here in my leather shop. I wanted to talk about a couple things. A little bit of leather, some knives, and I want to talk about the knife community. So YouTube has a knife community, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all have knife communities. And so, you know, there's people on Instagram that I follow. You know, there's people on and that follow me, and there's quite a few of us, you know, and got some on TikTok. You know, got some knife makers, you know, people like that. Pocket knife guys, you know, EDC guys. YouTube the same way. I do a lot of knife videos on YouTube, and when it gets warm, I'll do some turkey hunting videos and stuff like that. But so yeah, we got a pretty good knife community. Sorry about that. I'm gonna adjust this down a little bit. So we got a pretty good knife community. So I've got a guy that's been following several guys. You know, I know Doom Crew Outdoors or Doom Crew Shotguns follows my page. Got a few guys. Rick, I think I'm pronouncing the name right. Richter Knives. He just started one. He follows me on Instagram, and I follow him. I think he's from Texas, and he's a big knife guy. So he started him a YouTube channel. So y'all support him. Another guy I follow on YouTube. I follow a Jersey knife guy. I follow this guy right here, J.O. Ventures Outdoors. He comments on my channel, and I watch his. He's got a lot of good knife videos out there. So, and I also follow Thrifty Knifty. He's got a good channel. So, but anyway, so he sent me a message. J.O. Ventures sent me a message last week, and so we kind of swapped decals. He sent me some decals. He sent me some swag. He sent me a keychain. He sent me some sports, and I will put this in my man purse that I carry to work, because I eat tuna fish, and I'm always looking for a plastic fork. So I'm gonna put this in there, and I appreciate it, J.O. And he sent me a couple more decals, which I've already put them on my toolbox. And he made me here's a cool item that it actually is my favorite that he did. He made me a key fob, I guess you'd call it. It's got GA on it. It's got some turkey tracks. And, you know, I mean, just something that simple. It's got a grommet, and then you can put that grommet through your key ring. Pretty cool. So that's the knife community. It's kind of people that are on the knife community, just a lot of good, down-to-earth people. That's why I enjoy it. You know, we share a lot of things. We share a lot of knives, and he does some good YouTube videos on different knives, on fixed blades. I watched a couple of them this morning. He does case knives, just different knives, you know, and so the knife community is to me is a great thing, you know. And it's funny because you meet people like J.O. Ventures Outdoors. You meet people, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook or on YouTube. And I've had a lot of success with YouTube. Of course, I have 600 and something followers, you know, and I've had it for several years. So I'm hoping that, you know, I'll pick up more. But it's fun to have a community like this. And the cool part about it is is I've never laid eyes on him. The only thing I see on him is his hands on his videos. But I feel like some of these guys are a friend of mine because I correspond with them. You know, I discuss knives with them. Yeah, it's online or it's on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. But you feel like you're actually friends with them, even though you've never laid eyes at maybe just their hands. Now, Richter Knives, I've seen his face, you know, and I follow him on Instagram and Facebook, but you know, it's a good community, you know, to have a knife community. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. J.O. Ventures Outdoors. I appreciate the swag. I sent him some swag. We exchanged. That's part of the fun part of it, you know. We can kind of get our stuff out there, and we can, you know, just kind of celebrate the love of knives and case knives and whatever kind of GEC knives and ESEE knives, whatever kind of knives you like. You know, we can all celebrate that together. So, you know, it's a good community. It's a good community, and I call it on Instagram. I call it Instagram Knife Crew, the Instagram Knife Crew. You know, and it's just, you know, like-minded people like me, you know, and have a lot of the same values. Even though you may be from New Jersey or Indiana or California, wherever, we share the same, you know, ideas and hobbies and stuff. So anyway, so this is what you get. You know, you make a friend. You know, yeah, it's online, but it's still, to me, a friend, somebody you correspond with, talk to, and whatever. So I'm gonna have to step up the game, because he sent me two cardboard coasters. So like that, and he sent me two of these, which I've already put one on my toolbox. Sent me a Weaver sticker, and I've got it on this mat. And like I said, then he made me this. I love this. And then he sent me this utensil set. And I definitely will use this. I can eat my tuna fish during the work day. So J.O. Ventures Outdoors, I appreciate it. Appreciate you thinking of me, and I appreciate you sending me this stuff. And try to get you a lot more followers, because his channel is, he's got a good channel. You need to get on there and watch it. A lot of knife content, so you need to get on there and watch it. I think you'll enjoy it. So anyway, that's part one. So I want to go into part two, do a little leatherworking talk. I finished this today. This is for a buck 110, and I'm hoping it'll fit. It should. I think there's plenty of room for it. The guy sent me the measurements, and this is a guy that ordered it. He contacted me on TikTok. So hopefully it'll fit. It should. I think a 110 will go down in there. I kind of had to, he gave me the measurements, 2 inches wide and 6 inches. So it's got a nice snap on it. So got a belt loop. It's still a little damp. Got a belt loop here. And I'm gonna, you know, finish the edge. Always good to finish the edge on these things. And when you're doing it, you don't bear down hard. You just go lightly, and you do it quick. And it just makes it. I mean, you can actually do it with the grooves. You can put the groove on there, or you can do the just do this part, just whatever, you know, suits you. Sometimes I'll use both. But it's you want to make your edges, you want to finish your edges, make them shiny. It just adds a nice finished touch to it. And you can kind of tilt it, really get the edges, you know. You want to use your tool here to burnish you know, to round the edges. You want to use that. But you can also use a plastic burnisher. You can use a deer horn, and I'll show you another thing you can use that really shines it up. But you just rub it just real quick. You can also use this fine. I think this is 800. This is 800. You can take it, sandpaper, and you can do that, and you can see how shiny it makes. It really makes a nice finish touch to it. Really makes a good finish to it. You're burnishing it. You're just making it slick, and it really adds something to it. So you can see how shiny it is, and it's smooth, you know, and it really makes a good looking piece. So I'm gonna put this one on Etsy later on, and I messaged him on TikTok, and honestly, I don't like TikTok, but gets my leather out there. I've got a channel, EDC Leatherworks, so it gets it out there. You know, and I've sold one guy 7 sheaths off of TikTok. So it gets it there. You know, so I guess you could say, what's that old saying? It's a necessary evil. So let's do some knife talk. So in the 90s, early 90s and all, I was in the Case Collectors Club, and so I've got 4 Case Collector Club knives here that I've had since like 95 and 96. And I'm not sure the pattern. I think they're a whittler pattern. And this is one, this is Stag. You can see how pretty this thing is. It's got a serial number on it right here. If you can see the serial number. It's got a serial number. But I think these 2, 3 of these would be a whittler just by what the blade looks like. I love that blade shape, man. I almost wanted to carry this one, but this is a 1996. No, this is a 96. If you can see that. It's got CASEXX on the blade. Special edition. It's 3-bladed. It's got a sheep's foot. And sheep's foot blade has CASEXX Bradford, USA. And then it's got another little whittler blade. And it's got the writing on there. CASEXX Bradford, PA, USA. And it's got the little bolster. It's got the little crease in the bolster right here, whatever you want to call it. It's got the oval shield. It's got a kind of a longer oval shield on it. So great knife, beautiful knife. And they've been in my case. I've never carried these. I'm gonna find out what there are here in a little bit. Another one, same blade shape as that last one. It's got it's Case Bradford, PA, 1995, USA. And it's got Case Bradford, PA on the blade. If you can see it. Oh, let me move this light out of the way. It's a little bit bright, so maybe you can see it. But same kind of blades as the other one. And this one's got a different stamp. It's got CASEXX tested. It's got like a round stamp on it. If you can see right there. These are beautiful knives. I don't know if this is a honeycomb color bone. And it's got the little whittler blade, and it says Case Bradford, PA, USA. Got this one. And this red bone is pretty. It's got the oval shield. If you'll notice this shield on this one compared to this one, This shield's got a little point to it. But I think these are whittlers. This one doesn't have but 2 blades. It's got it's got 3, I'm sorry. But it's got the blade CASEXX, Bradford, PA, USA. See there. That's a whittling blade, and it's got this main blade. I'm gonna see if I can find what it is. And this one's got the case block letters, 1995 and 2 X's right there. You can see it. Love the shape of the blade, man. That's a cool blade. And then it's got the spay blade. Got a spay blade like the rest of them. This one has CASEXX, Bradford, USA. Beautiful red bone, jig bone. These things have the half stop. Boy, they got some strong pull. I mean, it's stout, man. I mean, it's tough. So the 4th one I have, let me wipe this thing off. 4th one I have, this looks like a large serpentine Stockman. And I think it's a honeycomb color, I guess you'd say. And it's got the bow tie shield. And this thing's long. They all got a serial number. They all got a serial number on the bolster. This one's got a 0910. And I saw one of these on eBay a while back. This one has Case Brothers, Bradford, PA, 1996. And it's got XX on the blade. You can see it right there, XX on the blade. It's got a long thumbnail. See how long it is? These all have the normal size. Got a short spay blade. It's got Case Brothers Tested XX Bradford, PA. You can see that. So spay blade, and then it's got a sheep's foot blade. So that's why it's a Stockman, serpentine. I think it's a serpentine Stockman. It's got a good, look at that sheep's foot, boy, that thing. You could dig in with that. Case Brothers Tested XX, Bradford, PA. So there you go. It's a beautiful knife, man. They all got serial numbers. So I'm gonna do some research on them. So anyway, that's my video. And I appreciate if you leave a comment and share my video. Hit the like button, hit the like, and hit the bell. Leave a comment. I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. God bless you, and remember, lazy man carries a dull knife. Keep your knife sharp, okay? God bless you. Y'all have a great weekend.